Next community conversation, we're joined by Ben Lohr, an actor with Live Arts. He's sitting down with Gabby.
Hey, Aaron. Yeah, we are with Ben Lohr, actor with the Charlottesville Live Arts. So can you kind of talk about, I understand Live Arts summer teen shows, Young Frankenstein and Coriolanus, presented in repertory. Am I saying that right?
Yes,
what is
repertory.
it like? Thank you. What's it like being in two shows at once?
It's actually, thanks to our directors, it's actually not as difficult as it might seem. The way that they sort of handled casting was that our directors, T. Ames and Daniel Kunkel, sat down and was like, okay, if we decide to cast somebody in a major role in, let's say, Young Frankenstein, they would get a more ensemble, more general role in Coriolanus to help balance things out. There are a few exceptions, like my talented friend and castmate Fran Urbasa has two main named roles in both Young Frankenstein and Coriolanus, but most of it is just named thing in one thing and then an ensemble in another.
Okay, so it seems tough, but you seem like you got it down packed, so that's
great. I think so, yeah.
Amazing. Okay, my second one is, what roles do you play in both productions?
So I'm an ensemble member for Young Frankenstein, but I am playing Caius Marcius Coriolanus in our Shakespeare production. He's a soldier in the very early days of Rome, as Rome is both figuring itself out, but also Coriolanus himself is figuring himself out.
Okay, perfect. And how is performing Shakespeare different from a modern play? I used to be a theater kid, so I know it's very different.
It is very different. And it's not just for understanding with the audience, but it's also for the actors themselves, just because it's language we don't really use anymore. The struggle with actors is that we have to sort of play more into tone, play more into rhythm, and play more into other things that we can't really do. We can't change the script and the text, but we can help, like with body language or with the way that we say things, going up and down and changing our energy to help people understand sort of what's being said more.
Perfect. So you guys got a routine in place. I love that. And what would you like the audience to take away from these two productions?
I think that these are both stories about identity and understanding. Frederick Frankenstein, or Frankenstein, is trying to get a better handle on who he is as a person and how he relates with his family, and similarly Coriolanus. He is sort of been trained from a very young age to know only fighting and only war, but also fighting to try to figure out, hey, well, that's what people expect of me, but who am I really? What do I want to be? And I think it's a really fun story to bring into our community.
Perfect, Ben. I'm so grateful that you joined us, and thank you so much. It looks like that's all the time we have now, but thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
We'll have more news for you right after the break.